Now, with great respect and appreciation, I invite Dr. Praveena Agarwal ma'am to take the stage. Uh, she is a director of Jeevan Jyoti Hospital, and during her college days, she was the uh, awardee of 14 awards, and she was the best. She got the best girl award, and she's doing a lot of cosmetic gynecological work in Bhopal. Ma'am, please welcome.
नेक्स्ट कैसे करना है इससे करते हैं इससे नेक्स्ट इससे Good morning, everybody, and thank you for inviting me here. I'm here to speak something about erbium YAG laser in aesthetic and regenerative gynecology. Now, as Ragini ma'am has very emphatically stressed upon the word which is to be used, that is not to be used as a cosmetic gynecology because it is a very demeaning word. So we are trying to shift our speaking about it as aesthetic and regenerative gynecology. So it's a innovative, minimally invasive medical field focused on restoring the structures and function of female genital tissues, rather than just treating the symptoms. So the key aspects are, it aims to improve intimate health, sexual function, and overall quality of life by stimulating natural tissue regeneration. And the common applications of erbium YAG is vaginal rejuvenation, treating menopausal symptoms, tissue repair, and of course skin, which is a very major concern area in peri and menopausal women. So the erbium YAG is very helpful in treating those skin conditions also. Now, why regenerative gynecology? The key reasons to choose is treatment of functional tissue, sexual health improvement, which is very, very important during this age group, aesthetic enhancement to improve the self-confidence of a patient, minimally invasive and with fast recovery, then biological repair. So it is not just altering the tissue structure, but of course with the help of new collagen synthesis, biological repair is also there. The erbium YAG laser is a versatile solid state laser that emits infrared light at a wavelength of 2940 nanometer, and this is very uniquely and highly absorbed by water, which is the chromatophore in skin and vaginal area. It is extremely precise, and as wavelength is 2940, the chromatophore is water, and absorption efficiency is 10 to 16 times higher than that of a conventional laser. Penetration depth is 5 to 10 mu, preventing damage to deeper clinical adjoining vaginal tissues. And the clinical benefits are, it is non-surgical, it is pain-free, the downtime is 0, fast sessions, they are just office-like procedures, and there is a high patient satisfaction. Almost 95% patient of vaginal laxity and incontinence, they are very happy with the results. The primary goal in regenerative gynecology is to trigger a regenerative response in the vaginal mucosa and pelvic fascia. So the immediate response is because of the thermal effect. The contraction of existing collagen fiber happens, and it gives a instant tissue shrinkage. Then long-term remodeling is because it induces the new collagen formation and angiogenesis. Vaginal health index is improved as high as 10.75 to 23.28 after 3-month session, and safety profile is very high, and it is no reported major adverse side effects are seen in large scale studies. Now, why erbium YAG for vaginal tissue? Because this is this is the area with the high water content, and this stimulates the nucleogenesis of, that is the formation of new collagen, which restores tissue tightness and elasticity. Key benefits are it has got a smooth mode also. So unlike skin resurfacing, most gynecological applications use a smooth mode that heats the tissue without vaporizing or cutting it. And the superficial vaginal area is absolutely unharmed. Patient comfort is there, and the quick recovery is there, which is very important. Mechanism of action is specifically using the smooth mode. It is based on non-ablative photothermal stimulation of the vaginal mucosa and collagen-rich endopelvic fascia. Unlike the traditional ablative lasers that cut or remove, the smooth mode delivers a rapid sequence of low fluence sub-second laser pulses. There is homogeneous heating, which is ideal for stimulating and the underlying connective tissue. And the safety profile is very high because there is no harm to the underlying and adjoining very sensitive tissues. This is how laser pulses are given to the vaginal wall. Now the clinical effects in gynecology are in VRS, which is often caused by childbirth or aging. There is immediate shrinkage of vaginal canal as high as by 17%. Then there is increased tissue elasticity. The strengthening of connective tissue in the vaginal wall enhance structural support, improved sexual gratification, and the problem of SUI is improved even after 2 sessions. This is the patient of total prolapse with, as you can see, high degree of cystocele, and this is the last image is of after 4 sessions of erbium YAG, where cystocele is almost gone and patient was very, very comfortable. So there is new collagen formation, new vascularization, and new connective tissue is formed. And as you can see, the rugosities, they reappear, causing the basic problem of vaginal atrophy and recurrence and SUI is improved. There is increased fibroblast activation, and because of this new collagen synthesis, which is the production of new collagen leading to denser and a stronger tissue structure. As you can see in the slide, this is the atrophied vaginal mucosa, and this is the slide of treated vaginal wall after the YAG laser therapy. In SUI, because the bladder control is gone, and it becomes less, the bladder angle, urethral angle gets disturbed. So this helps a lot. This erbium YAG laser, we treat the anterior vaginal wall. It is best for mild to moderate cases, and there is an improved bladder neck support. As you can see in the slide, this is the cystocele, this is the before picture, and this is the after picture. So you can see this bladder urethral angle is improved, and the tonicity is improved, and patient is much relaxed after the treatment. Improved bladder neck support, and it is best for mild to moderate cases. Of course, in severe cases, we'll have to shift over to surgery, but if the patient is diagnosed early and she is willing for the YAG laser treatment, then it gives a very nice effect. These are few of the clinical datas. It is very helpful. This erbium YAG is very helpful in the GSM where apart from increasing the connective tissue, the very important effect of erbium YAG is that it destroys the biofilm which is formed over the vaginal wall by the pathogens, and then it gives rise to recurrent infections. So this YAG laser, this destroys the biofilm, and then it improves the formation of normal bacteria, the bacterial vaginal flora, and the recurrence of infection is treated. It is very helpful in the treatment of vulvar lichen sclerosis. Up till now, we were just simply using the conventional symptomatic treatment, but if we use YAG laser, it gives a definitive response and definitive result to the patient, and patient is much relieved. As you can see in the slide, this is the before, this is the after picture after the treatment of by the YAG laser. This is a histological slide where this is the diseased tissue and this is the normal skin after the treatment by erbium YAG. Then apart from vaginal area, this erbium YAG has got many other uses also, like in menopause there are, or post delivery there are stretch marks. The patient of these days, they want the correction of acne scars, then stria, then of course hyperpigmentation, large pores. So these are the main basic concerns of patients sometimes coming to our clinic. And aging first occurs on the face. So this erbium YAG can be very, very safely, we can do skin resurfacing also. This is under eye bags. We can treat the nasolabial fold, crow feet, fine lines, and warts, moles, skin tags. They are very effectively treated by the erbium YAG. This hyperpigmentation, this is the, after one sitting, after say 1 month of the procedure, this hyperpigmentation is gone, which is a very high concern by the patient in menopause age group. This is the treating of wart by erbium YAG. And this is the skin resurfacing where we treat fine lines and wrinkles. Large pores, hyperpigmentation, and acne scars, surgical scars, moles, warts, sun damage, uneven skin tone, rough surface, all these things can be treated by the erbium YAG. So to summarize, erbium YAG is a very effective tool for gynecological area, and also on we can use it very safely on the skin also for various skin concerns. So thank you so much for patiently hearing me out. Yes? Yes.
One, when you, thanks. So that was a beautiful case you showed of the prolapse with the cystocele part of the
Yeah.
prolapse which was there. And I saw very good results. So I wanted to know, sometimes even post with VH patients get a cystocele, and I'm sure it would work in the same principle. But like when Dr. Narendra Malhotra was saying that, with aging, since the tissue is completely, there are changes which are irreversible. So till what age do you think that when we use this, we are going to get results? Because if the tissue the muscle has completely atrophied, or the cells don't have the capacity to regenerate, will the laser still be effective?
It is effective to a certain extent. Of course, a patient selection is very important. We have to be very careful when we are treading with the vaginal atrophy tissue. Then depending on the thickness, then the machine has got you can adjust the machine accordingly ki how much energy you want to give to that particular area, so that you don't damage the nearby area. But of course, it has got a very effective, it effectively removes the cystocele, the vaginal
Till what age
regeneration.
have you used it and seen
As
good
such, there is
results?
no age. It depends
your
on
experience.
it depends on the experience, and it depends on the what kind of stage, at what is the state of vaginal mucosa, how much atrophic it is, how far you can go. So it all depends. There is no particular age bar in this. The condition of the patient is more important, where you decide how to go about it.
So usually in 50s and 60s, it
Yes,
would
yes, yes,
definitely show
yes,
very
yes.
good
Because
results.
in this age only these types of patients they present.
And the second question I wanted to ask was that you were showing very good on skin when you
Yeah.
were using it. So just a medical legal question, that even though when you have the laser,
Mm-hmm.
and since we are not dermatologists, I know dermatologists do a lot of vaginal work also.
Yes, yes.
But medical legally, how safe are we as gynecologists if we decide to do cosmetic procedures on the skin? Using
Basically, we
lasers
are
and other
doctors.
things.
है ना, we are MBBS holding.
Medical legally.
Medical legally, we have to keep ourselves safe. Proper patient information should be there. Proper consent should be taken. And we are doctors. We are not any saloon.
So we can be we
Yes,
are
sir.
certified. Do we need a certification, or if we have the laser and we have a training or whatever, we have the equipment?
If we take a
we can do
diploma
it.
course, if you go and attend some training so that you can properly use it, then it is a feather on the skin. That is all there. But of course, we can use to up to a certain extent.
Thank you
है
so
ना?
much.
Thank you so much.
I want to add something. With Dr. Pravina, with the laser, if we use the pelvic floor chair, it definitely works.
Yes, yes. If they are combined
Pelvic
with
floor
the chair, if they
it
are
definitely works.
combined,
Even at any age, if the patient is not undergone any implant or any cardiac pacemakers and all, for those patients, it's very good.
if both the things are combined,
Hello.
YAG laser and the chair, then the combined effect is much, much better than only one type of therapy.
So, I am Dr. Neeta Mishra, I am from Ahmedabad, and we are using Thermiva and InMode laser, and we have a study of 250 patients of Thermiva, and we have tried in the SUI patient. My husband is a urogynecologist of Ahmedabad, and very well known, but it never gets very good effect on the moderate type of SUI. So, like we did the 250 patients in a government hospital, so we are not charging for that. If you are doing it in a private hospital and if you are charging 10,000 rupees for any probe, then don't do in the SUI in the moderate cases. It doesn't give the results. So mild cases, madam, first just she has started, or first bout of SUI, then and then you go. Otherwise, patient will not, on a long run, it will not go, and patient will not have a trust on it. And about the prolapse, I think you should not use. If you are doing in a patient of 6 weeks postpartum, then it is okay. Patient is young and it's a recent prolapse, then it will give the effect will be good. Don't do in the 50 or 60 years patient menopausal patient. It will not give you the result, and in that cases, I think the vaginal hysterectomy or AP repair is the best. This is what I say. This is what I started in 2014 or 15, and we bought the Thermiva for the study purpose only. So Dr. Ajay Rane, he was associated with us, and we did the study. And so I should give that take-home message to everybody. And it is a very fascinating branch, but 10 years down the road, you may not be happy with that. So this is my concern.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll have more question and answer sessions at the end.